You mentioned the insecure, aloof nature of Corey Feldman when the cameras are off. Did that contribute to your substance abuse during the ascension of your career? Was that where you ran to fit in, to at least escape some of the anxiety?
No, I don't think so.
No, drugs are just fun.
Well, that was it. I mean, when I only did drugs for 2 years. So let's be very clear on that.
Okay.
There's this great misconception that Corey is this party animal, cokehead, drinker, boozer.
Was that your drug of choice?
No, it wasn't. But that's the reputation.
Yes.
Because I did do it for a year. There was about a year solid that I was out of my mind on cocaine. And that year was 1986 to 1987. Or maybe it was 1987 to 1988. 88 to 89, I was on heroin. And then after 89, I've been sober ever since, never going back to hard drugs.
How? To anyone watching that is wrestling with any kind of substance abuse, how did you just kick?
Well, I didn't just kick. It was in and out of rehab, in and out of rehab, in and out of rehab, just like you see on TV, for well over a year. So it was a process. But that said, once I got it, I realized there was no going back. Because I took it so far so fast that if I hadn't turned my entire life around right then and there, I would be dead. I would not be here today. So my feeling on the entire thing is, look, everybody wants to experiment. And there's some things that I think it's okay to experiment with, even today.
Such as?
Well, obviously marijuana, it's harmless. It is considered a stepping stone to other things. But if you really don't use that outlet and you're just stuck with it as for what it is a great medicine, for pain relief, for arthritis, for all sorts of different things, glaucoma, nausea. There's a list of things that marijuana can be used for. So I do support that. I don't think that it should be banned. I think that if you were going to ban one thing as opposed to the other, you should ban alcohol. Because people do stupid things because of alcohol. People destroy lives because of alcohol. People kill people because of alcohol.
People take naps because of pot.
That's it. So, if I had to go in the corner and vote for one or the other, my vote would certainly go to marijuana.
Okay.
That said, there's pretty much not any chemical I would go to bat for. Because anything that is created by man is probably created with the instinct to make you addicted to that substance. Okay? There is a thread. There is a structural, genetical element which is introduced into these drugs to make them addictive to us. Okay? So you're not different. You're not alone. We all start doing drugs because why? Because they're fun. Not because they're a relief or because they're an escape. We then realize once we've become addicted and come out the other side, if we're lucky enough to come out the other side, that it was in fact a crutch.
Yes.
But you don't realize that until you've gotten healthy, you've gotten yourself sober, you come out the other side. Prior to coming out the other side, you're there because you think it's a party. And somewhere along the way, that imaginary line, you cross it, and it's no longer a party. When you're sitting alone, crawling around on the floor, trying to dig through the carpet to find that crack rock that you must have dropped somewhere, that is not a party.
No, sir.
But they will still say, I'm partying tonight.
Interesting choice of words.
Yeah.
Documented cocaine use with Sam Kinison.
Mm-hmm.
Documented heroin use with Dave Navarro and Perry Farrell.
Mm-hmm.
Did Corey Feldman do drugs alone?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah, I mean, when you're doing drugs and you're still with other people, I guess that would be considered a party, right? When you're doing drugs alone, it's considered an addict. The second you find yourself having to keep the party going and everybody else has gone to bed, that's when you know there's a problem.